What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I keep trying to tell you black men out there about some of the issues that we have as a community. Unfortunately, we want to leave our community without realizing that we got to do some work first, okay? And this is no different than Fresh Prince CEO, aka Walter. He's a guy that comes down on the black community hard. He's from Barbados. He don't really like black women. But he forgot that you got to turn your stuff off when you're trying to go to somebody else's community. You just can't be over there wearing sandals, musty, dusty, and just, doing hella stuff you'll be doing in Barbados. You might as well have stayed your ass in Barbados if you were going to do that. But that's not what y'all do. Y'all don't want to be in the black community doing stuff, so we want to go over to somebody else's community and start doing stuff. That's how you get caught up. That's how some of y'all end up with those football numbers and you get those grape charges. Because why? You out there dusting it up. I just heard from somebody, one of the brothers was out there dealing with some white girl in one of these states, Idaho, I believe. They gave his ass like 10 years. Okay. Here we got a big black brother out there acting a fool. Thought he was equal. Went out there and got that good decade in the pen over there messing with Becky and him. It ain't even got to be the truth. It just got to just give your ass that good 10 years. Okay. Here's what has happened to Fresh Prince CEO. Fresh Prince CEO deals with only non-black women. The problem is he makes all his mistakes with non-black women. Now, when you want to be with non-black people, you have to be damn near mistake free. Every black man that I know that got a white wife, that dude is squeaky clean. He's like a 99 overall when it comes to temperament, when it comes to not causing problems, when it comes to taking shit off somebody. He is excellent. But if you are sloppy like this dude, you're going to jail. Now, Daisy Fit10 has decided that she's going to go head on and bust this dude out. She's angry at Fresh Prince CEO. So what does she go out and do? She found another chick that he was dealing with, that he was clapping up without a condom, right? The chick gets on the stream and this is what she says.
Hey, hello. So, I guess you guys can recognize her, probably, and she was also on one of the podcasts, like Fresh and Fit. She was actually there on
in December.
One
of the December episodes.
Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Noelle. I was on the Fresh and Fit podcast, and I'm the girl from some of the messages that you've seen with Daisy. And I'm basically here to just tell my side of the story, what happened with me and Fresh, how I met Daisy, and like what kind of happened with all of that. And I just want to put the truth out there about the kind of guy that Fresh is, because people need to know, if there's people doing bad things out there, they shouldn't get away with it,
Right, and can you tell us your side of story and how you met Fresh?
Yeah, so basically I had gone on a different podcast, my videos were circulating, and then I've always followed the Fresh and Fit podcast, but one day I saw a reel that Fresh was on, I followed him. A couple hours later, he DM'd me and he's like, come to Miami. And I was like, I'm actually scheduled to be on the podcast in January. He was like, oh shit, he didn't even realize I was scheduled. So then we were DMing back and forth, and then he planned for me to come out sooner because it was my birthday in December. He was like, I want to take you out, I want to get to know you, I want to give you a good time. So he offered to pay for my flight. I told him, I was like, it's okay, I was already planning to come out there. But he insisted, so I let him pay for my flight and I came out to Miami. And at that time, I didn't know that Daisy and Fresh were even talking. I had no clue. If I knew, I wouldn't have even gone out there, because I don't do that type of stuff. Honestly, it surprises me that nobody else has even brought that up. The fact that coercion is illegal. You can't force someone to get an abortion. You can't tell them, you need to get it because I don't want to be responsible. You can't go on the internet and post stuff using scare tactics to try to get her to do something she doesn't want to do. So it's if she's a criminal, then he's a criminal. He's the one that was, forced her to get an abortion. And it's just crazy. Nobody has even brought that up, and they don't want to take accountability.
Yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead, call the police. Go ahead, arrest me. So we can finally go to the court. Because I've been having a lot of anxieties thinking about how I get you guys. Because I'm all alone here. I mean, then you guys are helping me. Arrest me. Let's see what happened. Let's see how judge will take you. And baby, go ahead, tell them the story and what happened between you and Fresh.
Okay, so yeah, he basically flew me out. As soon as I got there, like before I even came out, I told him I'm not on birth control. I don't want to have kids outside of marriage. I was like, I just don't want to do that. So I thought we were on the same page with the whole protection thing. But as soon as I get there, he just kind of went at it, and he did not even ask me. He didn't talk to me about it first, but finished in me. And it's like, I didn't tell him he could. And it was kind of a surprise to me. And as a woman, you can't control if a guy is going to finish in you or not. Like, that's not up to us. Okay, I'm not going to try and fight him off of me. Like, yes, I consented to having sex with him, but I was not prepared for him to finish in me. And no, I did not get pregnant, okay? I took a plan B. He had me get a plan B. But, like, it's like, why are you going out and doing that? You're preaching that men need to step up, when situations like this happen. And then this happens to Fresh, and he doesn't want to step up. And I really supported these guys.
Guys, let me just talk about this, okay? You might go on and say, Daisy's a liar, and she is. Daisy ain't telling the truth, and she isn't. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, and it makes perfect sense. But do you want to know what doesn't make sense? Is once you start getting enough of those non-black chicks on this guy who just probably got U.S. citizenship right away, and the fact that you are with Fresh and Fit, which is a part of the male supremacist podcast thing, or influencers for men, all of that is going to say case. All of that is going to say arrest. And all of those girls are going to come out and testify against him. Trust me, all the chicks they kicking out, it's going to be a doozy. And all of those dudes are going to go to jail. Okay? You want to go out there and deal with non-black women? You want to deal with white women? You better have your stuff together if you're going to deal with non-black women. Okay? You can't be out there messing around. You can't be out there acting a fool, stealthing people, beating people, acting crazy. Not with somebody else's community, no. Because you think that you're equal because you feel like you're somebody and you're not. And how many black men have we seen that got their wake-up call, like a Bill Cosby? See, y'all not going to understand that fat meat is greasy. It's still greasy. And you don't want to believe that that is the case. I'm here to tell you it's the case. I'm here to tell you that every day, okay, you're going to learn. You're going to continue to learn. All right? You're going to continue to learn. And this is what you're going to also get. And y'all thinking that y'all can just go over there. Y'all thinking that y'all can just go over there and do what you want. They're going to lock your ass up. And Fresh and Fit, is any woman that goes out there and says something that he did to them, get on the stage and start crying, and you're black, like Fresh is, nobody's going to believe that guy. They're going to pull up all the shows. They're going to pull up all the things he's been doing, all the testimonies. Daisy's going to be there, and he's going to be in there getting his cheeks clapped by Big Pookie. Clapped all the way up. I can guarantee he's going to get clapped. Lotion ready. Okay? You're going to take him in as one of those rapists, and he's going to get clapped all the way for life. He's going to come out looking like somebody from the other community, okay? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again. Another episode of Celebrity Junk. Put your fire news for a bell. We're out.